Good Sunday, everyone. It's nice to be able to show you my level of concern graphic brought to us by USA Mortgage and have no concern. That's nice. So today is the first day, and I don't know when. I guess since we had the new graphics, so I have no concern for the weather today. We're not looking for severe thunderstorms. We're not looking for intense heat. We're just looking for a regular summer day on the Cumberland Plateau. Now, looking at our daily weather map, it shows the chance for a shower or storm. And while that is true, I do have a 20% chance on the forecast. A great many of us are going to stay high and dry. Now, if you look down in the Gulf, you see Tropical Storm Debbie, and Debbie is, as of this recording, producing winds, maximum sustained winds of 60 miles an hour. So, well on her way to becoming a strong tropical storm, maybe well on her way to becoming a hurricane before making landfall on the Florida coastline sometime on Monday. But for today, a storm will bring severe weather and potential flooding throughout most of the entire state of Florida, right on up into southern Georgia and even into the extreme southern portions of South Carolina. Elsewhere across the country, it's just a bit of an unsettled day with little boundaries here and there. And as you get the heat and humidity going of the day, sparking off some showers and thunderstorms. Clearview Closet and Blind brings us our 5-day forecast, and there that 20% chance is on today. Again, most of us are going to stay dry, and most indications are that we will all stay dry today, but there's just enough moisture left over, and we're on the plateau, and it's going to be hot, so I'm putting in that 20% chance, highs in the upper 80s. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday and Thursday continue to look dry, with temperatures getting up near 90 degrees each of those days. Now, I will say the only thing that's kind of making the forecast a little uncertain is Debbie. So we'll have to keep an eye on her. She makes her way up the Gulf and see where things go. Right now, it doesn't look like she's going to impact us, but we'll see. Premier Generators versus our threat graphic. Good news here, Sunday through Thursday, severe weather not expected. If we do get a thunderstorm today and you end up under that storm, just know that it will contain lightning, could contain some heavy downpours and gusty winds, but again, a great many of us, if not all of us, won't see anything today. So this is the latest information on Tropical Storm Debbie. Again, winds at 60 miles an hour, moving north-northwest at 13 miles per hour. And so that puts landfall sometime Monday afternoon in the Big Bend area, they call it, of Florida, as you see there. That's the area that they've got highlighted in red along that coastline. But you'll notice toward the end, so what happens is it's being steered by some relatively reliable weather sources all the way up until southern Georgia. And then by the time it gets off the coast of Georgia and then tries to move back into South Carolina, the steering currents all go away. So where she goes, nobody knows. If she drifts westward, as you see, the farthest west extent of that cone is over Knoxville. So, it's not impossible that we will get some impacts from Debbie before all is said and done. So that would be the end of this next week. This is going to be a slow mover. Look at those little circles just dot, 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 right close to each other. 2 p.m. Monday, 2 p.m. Tuesday. So it's moving really slowly across southern Georgia and even on in South Carolina, which is going to increase their flood potential tremendously. At that point, we may get a few clouds off of Debbie. It just depends on how strong our high pressure is. But at the end of the period, going into, say, Thursday night into Friday and Saturday of this coming week, we may get some influences from Debbie. It just depends on where the ultimate track takes her. On this day, 1989, thunderstorms representing what was Hurricane Chantal produced 5 inches of rain at Grant, Michigan, and deluged Chicago, Illinois with more than 3 inches of rain. Proof that tropical storms and hurricanes can have influences far inland. And I thought I'd throw this in there as a bit of a Sunday funny, I guess, or maybe a Sunday tragedy. In 2015, the Muppets, Miss Piggy and Kermit, announced the end of their relationship on Twitter. You folks have a wonderful Sunday, and you keep looking up. For more weather information, meteorologistmark.com.